After 12 tense days between Israel and Iran, a meeting between the two leaders.
Bibi and Sarah with us, friends of mine for a long time.
It's nominating you for the Peace Prize, which is well-deserved, and you should get it.
On the other side.
Behind my the attempt on my life, it was Israel.
All the hottest developments from the White House meeting to the shocking assassination allegations will be in today's video. Please join us to watch. On July 7th, U.S. President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met at the White House to discuss developments in the Middle East. This was the third time the two leaders of the U.S. and Israel have met in person since Trump returned to the White House. During a dinner between U.S. and Israeli officials, Netanyahu told Trump that he had nominated him for the Nobel Peace Prize and personally handed him the nomination letter during the White House meeting.
Thank you very much, everybody. It's an honor to have Bibi and Sarah with us, friends of mine for a long time, and we had a tremendous success together. And I think it will only go on to be even greater success in the future. So it's really nice to have you at the White House. It's nothing like the White House, and it's great to have you both and all of your wonderful people. Ron, we've worked together for a long time, and we've done well together. We had a great time. I would say it's a lot of work, but we had a great result recently. And we're going to have a lot of great results, so it's great to have you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I want to express the appreciation and admiration, not only of all Israelis, but of the Jewish people, and many, many admirers around the world for your leadership of the free world, your leadership of a just cause, and the pursuit of peace and security, which you are leading in many lands, but now especially in the Middle East. We have great opportunities. The President has an extraordinary team, and I think our teams together make an extraordinary combination to meet challenges and seize opportunities. But the President has already realized great opportunities. He forged the Abraham Accords. He's forging peace as we speak, in one country, in one region after the other. So I want to present to you, Mr. President, the letter I sent to the Nobel Prize Committee. It's nominating you for the Peace Prize, which is well-deserved, and you should get it.
Thank you very much. This I didn't know. Wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Coming from you in particular, this is very meaningful. Thank you very much, Bibi.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you. It's a great honor.
I think President Trump had a brilliant vision. It's called free choice. You know, if people want to stay, they can stay. But if they want to leave, they should be able to leave. It shouldn't be a prison. It should be an open place and give people a free choice. We're working with the United States very closely about finding countries that will seek to realize what they always say, that they want to give the Palestinians a better future, and those who, and I think we're getting close to finding several countries, and I think this will give, again, the freedom to choose. Palestinians should have it, and I hope that we can secure it close by.
And we've had great cooperation from meetings surrounding Israel, surrounding countries, great cooperation from every single one of them. So something good will happen.
The Nobel Peace Prize is awarded by the Nobel Committee to the person who has made the greatest contribution to promoting solidarity between nations, to the disarmament or reduction of armed forces, and to organizing or advancing peace conferences. Candidates are nominated by scholars, university professors, scientists, former Nobel laureates, and parliamentarians or national leaders. Trump has been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize multiple times. Earlier this year, 4 leading Israeli scientists sent a letter to Trump expressing their willingness to nominate him for the Nobel Peace Prize if the U.S. could facilitate Hamas's release of all hostages. Last month, the Pakistani government also announced it had nominated President Trump for the 2026 Nobel Peace Prize, recognizing his decisive leadership in handling the Pakistan-India crisis. Another topic discussed at the meeting was Iran. U.S. President Donald Trump stated that he was eager to lift the harsh sanctions on the country at an appropriate time. Trump noted that the recent U.S. decision to lift some sanctions on Syria would help that country move forward, and he expressed hope that a similar outcome could occur with Iran in the future.
One of the things we have with Iran is, we have they call they are very biting sanctions. And I would love to be able to, at the right time, take those sanctions off, give them a chance at rebuilding, because I'd like to see Iran build itself back up in a peaceful manner and not going around saying death to America, death to the USA, death to Israel, as they were doing. They were the bully of the Middle East, and now they're not the bully anymore. But they were saying terrible things, and would like to see them. They have such potential. They have the oil power, and they have great people, smart people, energetic people, amazing. And I know so many Iranians from New York. I have a lot of friends, and they're great people. We have scheduled Iran talks, and they want to talk. They took a big drubbing, I think, when we hit the three sites, really. I would say the three sites, not just the one. The one was a big one. And it was deep in granite, and it was obliterated. It turned out the Atomic Energy Commission said it is obliterated. I would just want to take our hats off to those incredible flyers, the people that flew that big machine, and frankly, the mechanics and everybody else. I mean, they had zero. They flew for 37 hours with zero problem mechanically. I mean, when you think in carrying the biggest bombs ever. The biggest bombs that we've ever dropped on anybody, when you think non-nuclear, and we want to keep it non-nuclear, by the way. But they did a phenomenal job. It was an amazing job. And
say, what might make you have the desire to do another strike on Iran?
Another what?
Another strike on Iran.
I hope we're not going to have to do that. I can't imagine wanting to do that. I can't imagine them wanting to do it. They want to meet. They want to meet. They want to work something out. No, they're very different now than they were 2 weeks ago.
In your view, is the war between Israel and Iran over, or do those talks need to happen before you can?
Well, I would say that the best man to answer that is the Prime Minister. But I will tell you that, in my view, I hope it's over. Yeah, I think Iran wants to meet. I think they want to make peace, and I'm all for it. Now, if that's not the case, we are ready, willing, and able. But I don't think we're going to have to be. But I think Bibi would answer that question very well.
Meanwhile, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian stated that he believes Iran can resolve its differences with the United States through dialogue. But the major issue is trust, particularly following the attacks by the U.S. and Israel on his country. The Iranian leader urged U.S. President Donald Trump not to be drawn into a war with Iran by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. In a published interview, President Pezeshkian also revealed that Israel had planned to assassinate him during the 12-day conflict, but the attempt was unsuccessful.
Do you believe the Israeli government tried to assassinate you?
They did try, yes. And they acted accordingly, but they failed.
How are you certain they tried to kill you?
Of course, it was not the U.S. that was behind the attempt on my life. It was Israel. I was in a meeting. We were discussing the ways to move forward. But thanks to the intelligence by the spies that they had, they tried to bombard the area that we were holding that meeting. How can we know for sure that in the middle of the talks, the Israeli regime will not be given the permission again to attack us? once again, I would like to tell you that it is Israel that does not want such things to happen in the region. Israel does not want to see peace and tranquility in the region. But I would like to once again repeat that the United States President, Mr. Trump, he's capable enough to guide the region towards a peace and a brighter future and put Israel in its place, or get into a pit, an endless pit or a swamp. And that is a war that Netanyahu wants the United States or the US president to be dragged into. So it is up to the United States president to choose which path that I told you about.
White House spokesperson Caroline Leavitt said she was unsure if President Trump was aware of the Iranian president's statements, but agreed that Trump was the right person to lead the region toward peace. Israel has not yet responded to the allegation. Last month, a senior Israeli military official stated that Israel had eliminated over 30 senior Iranian security officials and 11 nuclear scientists in strikes targeting Iran's nuclear facilities. The conflict between Israel and Iran escalated sharply when Israel launched preemptive airstrikes on June 13th. These attacks killed several senior Iranian military commanders and scientists. Tehran retaliated with missile and drone strikes. During the 12-day confrontation, the U.S. also directly engaged, targeting Iran's nuclear facilities to pressure the country to return to negotiations. Ultimately, both sides reached a ceasefire agreement, with each claiming victory. The conflict resulted in over 900 deaths in Iran and 28 deaths in Israel.